to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at The Rock. The Jaguars will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense will get the first possession of the game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drive.
Open space at the 25. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here we go. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Sherman. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Firing deep. Makes a catch at the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Looking for a man. It's Sutton. Catch in the middle. It's Sherman. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Would have finished it with a touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Gives it on the option. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Jaguars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gives it on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On target to the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option to give. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And
oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Jaguars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Going for 6. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. And the Golden Eagles backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Sherman. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for a minute about Southern Miss. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. Now he's got it all the way down. The 21-yard line, and they are... on 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets...
Oh, he dropped it! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Back to pass, it's Sutton. Using the quick game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away. And help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dalton. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll go hurry up here. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Dalton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is...
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
13, South Alabama, 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll ride the hot hand. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Back to throw, it's Sutton. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And wings it incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Perry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Number 65 in punt formation to kick it away.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Completes it in the middle. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. The Jaguars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Jaguars are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Jaguars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got it in the middle. It's Graham. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Dyer. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Jaguars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Jaguars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover. You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. They'll run it from the gun. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give on the option. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Phillips. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. That was not exactly helpful to this defense as they'll have their backs against the wall as the ball will be put in play close to the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The short hands, it's Dalton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the cover...
There he goes! They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Back to pass, it's Sutton. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now they take the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by just 4 to Wisconsin. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He rifles one deep down the right side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Jaguars are flying down the field, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Leaves it with the back. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is... essence for this offense to get things done. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win. Fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted on that one, trying to take a shot into the end zone to score a touchdown. Nice play by the defense, but you now have the chance offensively here to kick the field goal, take the lead in the 4th.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill.
Oh, the ball's out on the return. From inside the 15, chance for a good return.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
And the quarterback takes a knee. They're 3 for 4 on fourth down in this one, and they'll try it again. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Timeout, South Alabama.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely center cut. They push the lead to 4 here in the fourth.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw. It's Sutton. Fires to the wideout. That one will be in. We are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, obviously in this situation, you need a touchdown to win the game, and they're being aggressive. They're taking shots down the field. You got to remember, you're probably not going to be able to get it all back on one throw. You've got to be smart. Quarterback's got to make good decisions. You got to be able to get the ball out, but be smart about your play calling here.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollard.